Hello, YouTube. Welcome to episode 18, Fear. Let's do a little recap of today on the stock market. Palantir went about 5% on the actual stock, and then on my option play, I went over 70%. I made about 50% of my total portfolio, as you can see here, about $2,200. And in my monthly, I am now only $200 short from my 15,000 goal, and I'm super happy about that. Proud of myself, and I'm going to try to do the same thing in December. So after I get this last 200, I'm going to sell and then just be patient and wait for the next opportunity. Other than that, I went to the gym again. I finally went back after maxing out, as I was a little bit sore in a lot of places, surprisingly, mainly my lower back. But today I did biceps and I was really happy with the workout. I did a little bit of lower back, and I did some other exercises for my quads to help me on this upcoming trip I'm going to have, as I would like to be in a good shape for it rather than being exhausted while I attempt the things I do. I'll explain later the trip later in a different episode, possibly. Another thing I did today was a lot of stretching. Definitely should stretch more, as I feel I'm getting tighter and tighter. I did a review of the Zozo suit in a video unboxing test. If you want to go check it out, I'll provide a link in the description in the bottom. And it's pretty cool to see where I'm at and what I need to improve on, where I can see myself in the next couple months. I'm about 17% body fat. Well, I want to try to get to 12% so I can be pretty lean, and then I will start my bulk phase after that point. Overall, really good day. Didn't do too much demanding things, but I got things done, and I'm excited for tomorrow for the stock market and to see where it will go. And after hours, it kind of spiked, so pre-market might do a little dip, but actual live market, we'll see what will happen. Today's topic is fear, and I'm fearful for a lot of things. Sadly, I've overcome some fears, so I'm happy about that. One of my fears is being talked about badly by other people that I'm not around or that I don't even talk to, that just hear from other people say negative things about me. I feel like that's something I always think about, even though it's probably not true, or if it is true, I wouldn't really know. I just have a fear of it. I also have a fear that this whole YouTube vlogging situation that I'm doing here is, and like working out and trying to be the best version of myself, is a little bit of a wasted effort. Maybe not the best version of myself, but the whole vlogging thing, putting time in and recording and learning how to edit is just, in the beginning, I thought it might be like a complete waste of time. It's getting better and not so fearful. I'm enjoying the process, but I don't know where I'll end. Ideally, better than I thought. Another fear I have is, at the moment I'm actually getting one, a rash, which I haven't had in about like 4.5 months. Not really sure why I got one. Possibly ate something last night at the restaurant, and I hope that I can figure out how to not have these happen again, as it's kind of stressful. I think the stress alone of me doing so much these past few days has gotten a toll on me. So I'm going to try to relieve some stress in some ways, maybe meditate and focus, and don't take things so literally, as it can easily be brushed off and forgotten. Another fear that I also have is looked down upon, look like I'm a failure in some ways, or lack of respect is something that I'm pretty afraid of, as I don't really know if people will respect me for what I do. They might think I had an easy way out, or I was given this, but that's why I like to work on things that people can't take away from me, such as my intelligence, my body, and the personality traits that I develop better over time. Another fear that I see myself overcoming as time comes is fear of being in the same place. I see myself growing, so that's less of a fear nowadays, and I'm really happy and proud of myself for that. But in the beginning, it was very fearful, as I don't know if I would ever like leave this room per se. I don't really have many friends, so it's very scared. Another thing that I'm feared for is being alone for the rest of my life, as I would like to have a family, but like I mentioned in one other video, you can't force someone to be your wife or have kids with you. So it's a work in progress, something that is in the back of my head. The last fear is being lied to. Being lied to is pretty bad, as you would like to trust people and hope they're telling you the truth, but that's a that's a coin flip at the end of the day. And I'm starting to lose trust in a lot of people, so I'm going to not speak so often about what I'm trying to do with my life rather than just show them, and be more quiet about what I'm doing and work hard and let my actions speak louder than my words, as it's very misleading when someone lies to you that you thought you could trust. Overall, I really think I can overcome these fears little by little as time progresses. The family one is very big, but there's going to be a person for me in this world, and we'll find them, maybe together. So I thank you for tuning in today for episode 19, Fear, and I hope to see you tomorrow for a more happier or less scary episode. So thank you, and like and subscribe.